Where do the ducks go when the lake is frozen? And what does Salinger do when the shield is broken, the veil lifted, the saga pawned? Does the myth die? Does Holden stand alone? Do I? Or am I inexorably bound to all those things? Prince Charming, Vogue, the underground scene, the promises of rock and roll, the taste of what we missed, of what we ate to catch up, of who we couldn't resist and didn't have to, by virtue of Madonna, Wilde, and Anna A. They promised it would be okay, so hey, you know, it's way past now. It's way past everything, and anyhow, they knew what fire was and how it burned. They taught me well, and well I learned. But am I bound to the Palmach, Tanakh, and Sarafan? To the forever circling Finjan, our cousin's wrath and coffee? To eucalyptus, swamp, and palm? To Golda and Bialik? An eve of roses, a night of thunder. But I grew up on bubblegum, for heaven's sake. They gave me tennis at the club, make no mistake. I never plowed and only built in Legos and ate steak. But am I bound? And do I count? That wasn't me on Temple Mount. And yet it feels like me, just like La Isla Bonita. Just like every pop song ever written, like Anais Nin, Louise Brooks, and the pallor of faces on photographs before the advent of color, the Chinese beauty parlor, the curtains of immigrants living in squalor. I'd holler, but I only sigh. Because the myths don't die, and Holden stands alone. And I, it seems, am bound to things that happened before I was around and therefore didn't. Well, certainly not the way I think, but in the same plain way. And every dog just had his day. And this is mine.